Now, is this something that you might be looking at for the NFL tomorrow when we have an NFC North matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears? Who knows what that first half could bring, but it's going to be contentious.
It's gonna be fun when these two teams get together. This one's outside in Chicago, so I don't know. I'm hoping for some cold November weather in Chicago, Higgins.
Yeah, right now the weather looks like it's forecasted to be around 50 degrees, partly cloudy. Who knows what that wind's going to be like? We saw that effect some games on Sunday. So I do have one pick for this game, though, Brett. I'm going to take the Vikings -3. Now, their offense has just been a bit more productive on the season than the Bears have. Minnesota is averaging 27 points per game, whereas Chicago's averaging under 20 at 19.8. So I think Minnesota might be able to squeeze one more touchdown instead of a field goal in at some point. However, that Bears defense, and especially that front line, if they start wreaking havoc early, it could be a long night for Kirk Cousins in that offense.
Yeah, I guess what scared me off of this game is the Bears' run defense. Because if it becomes Kirk Cousins having to beat the Bears, I'm not sure I want to be on that bet. But Minnesota's been playing really well right now, Higgins, like you said, and Chicago really hasn't been playing so great. So I get why you picked Minnesota for sure.
Yeah, we'll see how that game goes. Like I said, it's a division rivalry game, so those can always go any which way. Which we saw the Giants pull out their first win against the Eagles since 2016. So that's always a nice little tidbit of a Giants fan talking about the Giants real quick when I can throw that.
Well, Higgins, they just don't lose when they're dogs, and I should have known better. I even said I'm gonna buck the trend here, and I put an L up on the board. You just gotta stick with the trends, Brett. Stick with the trends. Stick with what works.
Yeah, you had said the train was going to stop there, and for all intents and purposes, it looked like it should, as the Eagles have owned the Giants in both games for the past few years. But Giants buck that trend for first year Joe Judge. That's a big win. And that's how we're going to finish up our NFL picks. And we're going to give you our college football picks as well. But make sure to stick around for this entire episode because we're also going to talk about the NBA draft a little bit later, which is coming up on Wednesday.